If they're gonna steal our culture, they might as well do it right, you know?
Oh. Guys, welcome back to the Decibelles Podcast. We're your hosts.
I'm Ade.
And I'm Breanna. And we're here Held Hostage by Black Music Canada. And you can check us out at My Black Music Canada on Instagram and basically all of our social media platforms. It's the same name. So today we are going to be talking about, does Black culture sell? Part 2, technically, because we talked about this in our previous podcast. You guys should go watch it. We're super funny. Anyways, and yeah, we're talking about this in terms of K-pop, especially as of recently with Seraphim's like Smart song. I was gonna call it Water. Whoops. But yeah, people were saying that was like a rip-off of Tyla's Water. And then there's also XG. They're another K-pop group. But that one has mixed reviews. Does Black culture sell? Period.
I think for sure it sells. Like, I feel like...
To who, though?
Everyone. I think right now, honestly, I don't even think it's for Black people anymore. It's just really for... Yeah, it's really for everyone else. Like, they just see our culture as entertainment. So I think for them, it's like something new, something cool.
But what parts of Black culture do you think sells? Because it's definitely not our history.
Anything that, I don't know, I just think certain things become popular and that's what they want to be a part of. Like, obviously not every part of Black culture is popular, but at some point it could be. Let's be real. Like, even stuff that they don't seem to like now and they see as ghetto or whatever, in a couple of months, in a couple of years, they will start doing it and make a new name, you know.
Stop.
So I mean, that's what happens. So I definitely think it sells. What do you think?
I do think it sells. Do you think it's going to stop selling?
Honestly, like
maybe in the next 10 years.
Absolutely not.
Really?
Let's look in history.
Like,
how long has this actually been happening? Let's country music, rock music.
Yeah,
where did all this
it's been
come
happening
from?
for a long. So do you think it's going to peter out?
Definitely not in the next 10 years. I feel like this is going to go on for a lot longer than we think.
You don't think they're going to jump from like to another culture?
I actually don't think so. I think Black people are just so full of ideas and different stuff. Like,
so diverse.
There's so much. Yes, we're so diverse. There's so much to take from
especially since they're moving more towards African culture now.
Exactly. They're done with African Americans. They've like
they exhausted that.
Squeezed every bit of like energy and everything they can take out of American culture, Black American culture, and now they're onto African culture,
and that's a whole continent, guys.
Exactly.
So they set
there's a
up
lot.
For, like, the next like
that think about it. Let's talk about it
years.
let's talk about it because first it was AfroBeats was really popular. Then they got into Amapiano, which is South African.
Exactly. That's like, trending now.
What's trending right now is Amapiano, like Tyla's music. Even Nigerian artists, instead of doing like their regular Afrobeat stuff, they make sure everything has that Amapiano beat. Yeah. So because that's what's popular. That's what people want to hear right now.
So they're gonna be stealing from Black culture.
Exactly. Next it could be Somali. Like next it could be, you know, there's so many parts of Africa you could take from. Yeah. So yeah, and then next they'll be onto there'd be
stop leave my culture out of this.
They'll be onto Jamaica. They'll be onto
hell no, close the border.
So yeah. Anyway, so we have a video talking.
We have proof, guys.
Exactly.
Proof that it's happening in K-pop right now.
Happening in K-pop. So let's watch that video.
Riding in the city, make a go, make a see your body. Party book, get your number.
It's a no from me.
Guys, listen. I know y'all saw me dancing a little bit. What's catchy is catchy. I want to shake a little song. I mean, okay, let's talk about it though. Is it appropriation or is it appreciation? Because the beats are they're good. Like, they give you a little something to shake to. I'm just saying.
No.
No. All of those you think was full on appropriation?
Honestly, they're all appropriation. I'm not saying they sound bad, but they are appropriation. Let's call it what it is. Because
do you think they can get away with it if it sounds good?
I mean, I feel like there's definitely going to be people who don't care, but like, I'm a person who does care. I'm just saying, because like, why would I listen to that when I could actually just listen to the original, like the real people? Like, why would I want to?
You can do both though.
But why would I? Why would I support them stealing from
Gives
black
you options?
Why would I support them stealing from black creators? No, what's it called? Like form of appreciation, no like credit given back. Even like you know, like having even if they had like a black members in the group, because you know there's black people in K-pop.
Never happening.
Well, I mean, you know, even if they use black producers or
they
something,
definitely use black producers.
But okay, so where's the producer tag? Where's the credit? That's what I'm talking about.
I don't even think that's a thing in
well, if
South
they're gonna
Korea
steal,
to have producer
if they're gonna steal our culture, they might as well do it right, you know,
Oh.
and give proof
and get the producer tag.
Exactly, give credit, put a producer tag in the song. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I just think they're literally just stealing the culture, and that's it. They're not like adding anything to make it their own. They're not just really looking at.
I definitely agree. They're not adding anything to
Exactly.
make it their own. It is, especially with Le Sserafim's Water, that
It's a carbon
oh my
copy.
God, not water.
It's a carbon
this is
copy.
this is how you know, like, you stole. If I keep calling it the original work, Le Sserafim's Smart. Is this smart or smarter?
I think it's smart, but they say smarter.
Smarta, whatever. This weird accent that they put on. Whoever signed off on that, by the way,
Like
lashings.
imitating the
lashings.
imitating the accent is just so to me. Like
and that a lot of people were saying
exactly.
like,
It's borderline making fun of us. Like
you
I
think it's a mockery?
It's definitely a mockery. It's I just don't think that's cool at all. Like, why are you putting on an accent? Like,
They gotta make it sound authentic.
no, it's a no for me. I just think even when you see collabs between artists from different like countries or cultures, that person doesn't like fake an accent. Like that's weird. Like, don't do that.
That's
in my
true.
opinion.
That's true. It's so like if they didn't fake the accent,
Exactly.
you let the song slide.
No, but it'd be a lot less worse.
But I mean, some people think otherwise, as we've seen, especially with XG's recent release called Woke Up. And there were some reactions from people within the Black community that were positive. People liked their rapping specifically. It's not an AfroBeats song, I will say, but it is a rap song that is very heavily influenced by Black American culture, obviously. She literally uses the word skirt in it. So, you know, again, it brings up the conversation of, is it appropriation or is it appreciation?
Bro, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so Ade, what did you think of that?
They're doing too much. Way too much. Even if that was a decent bar, it's not to the point where they're like literally.
Do you think it was a good bar?
No.
I didn't think it was either. No shade to them. It was fun, but it definitely wasn't like, especially the guys in the beginning that were screaming their hearts out. Hello, like
That reaction was not
that's a reaction saved for like Kendrick Lamar or something.
exactly.
No, again, no shade to them. But I mean, XG credits a lot of their music inspirations to Black artists. They were doing a song association, I remember, and they were talking about a lot of R&B artists in specific that they like said that they loved listening to, and it was like early 2000s R&B, like it wasn't even recent stuff, so like they had to go looking for it kind of R&B. Do you think that excuses it, or do you think it at least gives them like a reason to the stuff that they create at least?
I mean, I think, honestly, I don't think this is overly that bad. I feel like
in comparison to the Afrobeat stuff.
Yeah.
But do you think that because we're so desensitized,
we're so used to it?
Because
I just think
rap has been taken over for a
long time.
Afrobeats is new.
Yeah.
So in 10 years, do you think like there's going to be someone else here that's going to be like, yeah, it's whatever. It's not that bad.
I definitely don't think it's whatever, but I think like in this video, I don't see them literally like wearing like what they would think Black people wear. They're not wearing do-rags. They're not with like the gold chains. They're not with grills, you know? You can still see them kind of like in their own like element.
Yeah.
So that's one reason like I wouldn't really get
this
that
is appreciation.
Like I'm not like perfectly okay with it, but I just don't think it's as bad as some other stuff we like that's coming out.
I definitely think it's a lot more respectful,
Yeah.
at least in their, like clearly they had their own influence and they had their own say when making the song in comparison to the Afrobeats trend that we're seeing.
Well, okay, what I would say is I don't actually mind like them like doing this just because if you look at like people in England, if you look at people in Eastern Europe, if you look at people all over the world, people are doing rap, you know, like.
But I'm saying that's because we're desensitized.
Yeah, that's because we're desensitized to it.
When everyone starts doing Afrobeats and we're desensitized to it.
But they're also making it their own though. Like you can't, British rap or British drill or whatever is very different than American and like all these different places.
That's true, but British drill is still done by Black people.
That's true actually.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking about like in different countries, there's obviously, I just think at least they're making it their own. I mean, like if, for example, if she was completely rapping in her language, I would actually really not have a problem with that.
No, that's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just think my issue is them like copying.
You don't like it when they take on like, not the accent, but the
they're like making it into
phrases
into a caricature, you know, like it's like meant to be like a kind of a, like they're not being themselves, they're faking basically. But if they were fully in their own normal clothing, in their own singing in their own what's it called, accent, in their own language, and they just had like that beat in the background and that style, like then I wouldn't have like, it wouldn't be that bad, you know. I just think they need to be either be really immersed in the culture and show that you really appreciate it, and you work with Black artists, you work with, you know, you're all about promoting, you know, Black artists. You're not literally just taking and then making it like the only difference is that they're a different color, that they're Korean. They've stolen every single part of it, even trying to steal the accents. That's wrong, in my opinion.
Well, there's someone, you covered all the bases, really. I mean, there has been backlash to it and people have hit similar points, like this one guy on TikTok. We will show you his video.
K-pop industry never ceases to surprise me, because what do you mean they're making Korean Afro beats? All right, it's gone too far. Basically, the Serafim's coming under fire for this like African performance. Or I'm just gonna show it to you. Their company sent them jollof rice one time, and this is the result. Sakura couldn't handle herself. No, but it's funny though, because like I've never heard a Korean African accent, but I'm pretty sure this is it right here. The streets saying Tyler's over here like, they stole my whole flow. They stole my whole flow. But on a more serious note, I know I made a video kind of similar to this before, but the globalization of K-pop is one of the weirdest but coolest things that I've ever gotten to experience. As just a casual fan, K-pop just seems like a very trendy and trend-chasing genre. Like, a lot of companies, they know they have a lot of international fans, so they will almost go to any lengths to try to reproduce international success in their, like, Korean company. Like, it's weird, but, like, they're trying so hard that you gotta kind of just commend their effort. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Because, you know, I'm really trying to see a BTS WizKid collaboration album. Like, I know that's in the works somewhere. I'm sorry.
Absolutely not.
When he when he described it as an industry that's very trend hopping, and that they're kind of just constantly moving from one thing to the next. Of course, when it comes to trends and setting trends, that's pretty much just the entirety of Black culture, waiting for what Black people are gonna do next, and then just copying it and selling it, and then waiting for them to come up with something else. And,
Exactly.
you know, it's tried and true. It's been working for decades.
Why would they stop now?
Why did they stop now? And they discovered Africa again. So they got a whole continent to ride off of for the, you know, next couple of generations.
It's not like they're doing it because they appreciate Black culture, blah, blah, blah. They're doing it because Afrobeats is popular right now and they want to hop on that and they want to make as much money off that as they can. So they're literally exploiting the Afrobeats and Black culture, which is wrong, you know?
Ron, I mean, do you think it's appreciation? Do you think it's appropriation? Are you sort of just going to lean into it for, I don't know, just to throw it back a little bit and enjoy your day? Like, guys, why is Black culture only ever used for entertainment?
Because
why?
We set trends, but why is it only
our trends?
And why is it always coming only in the entertainment industry? Why are we not setting trends in other spaces?
Well, let me present to you a college level thesis, guys. Black culture is deviant from the norm, which is very Eurocentric, and therefore, I believe, attractive in nature. People notoriously, historically, don't want to go along with what is already established and what is already normal. That's not, at least in terms of selling things, you don't want to sell something that everybody already has.
That's true.
There's no point in that. You need to sell something that people think that they need, that seems new and interesting and fun. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I don't know, Black culture is often fetishized, is often held at this weird standard or this weird pedestal, where people kind of just like, this is so different from what's going on, like I want to attach myself to it. And we see that in hairstyles, we see that in nails, long nails that used to be ghetto, now it's a thing. We see that in, you know, gold jewelry. Again, I mean, that's not just Black culture, that's also popular in like South Asian culture as well. But we do see people like suddenly, especially now, what is it called, bloke core or whatever the hell, like you see those white girls stacking bare gold jewelry on them, not matching with their skin tone.
With
anyways,
the slick back buns.
with
the slick back buns.
I thought you were gonna start with the slick back buns. I'm not even gonna start. I'm gonna move on for my own peace of mind. But just know that when I saw that trending, something in me died. Something in me died. Guys, life goes on, and more, you know, Afrobeats artists are popping up every day. And at the very least, they're getting more coverage. They're getting more attention. And that's what we like to see. Yay, that's what we like to see. And of course, there's been tons of Afrobeats artists that are blowing up globally and getting really popular. Like, like Tyla.
We got Thames. We got Arya Star. We got Amaray.
Now we're seeing them like
really blow up
and like be on Jimmy Fallon and like stuff like that. So that's great to see. And one Canadian Afrobeats artist is Töme, I believe. She just released a good cover of Tyla's song Water. So listen to that instead of Les Sserafim. I'm so sorry, Les Sserafim. I like Les Sserafim. Y'all release good music. You did not need to do that song. Okay? So if you want to listen to Tyla and then you want to support a Canadian artist, listen to Töme, because while she has that cover, she also has like a whole EP that you can listen to, and it's genuinely very amazing. Listen to Rish Rish, guys. That is on my playlist on Spotify. I love Rish Rish. Like, that song really, it speaks to me. And she's such a talented artist, genuinely. Like, when I was listening to her EP, I was like, you're like new? Like, you're up and coming? Like, this is like established artist music. So her and like whoever was the producer and everything, they worked really, really well together. So absolutely check her out.
We're gonna react to that right now. Just a little snippet.
Yeah, we have a snippet. Yay!
Money on my shoe, Indomie all night, no do. Spend money plenty, hallelujah, hallelujah. Millions, I saw millions, trillions. We get that money. I saw millions.
I enjoyed that. That was fire.
Beautiful. It's so good. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely, please listen to her.
I'm really shocked. Like, she should have more views. Like, that was great.
I'm saying she's so good. Like, her production quality is like top tier, especially for a newer artist. So while Töme doesn't have any upcoming concerts recently, as of right now, Töme, invite me. Invite us. Girl.
We'll come.
Thames does. Thames and Amare. Thames is coming September 8th to History, I believe. Yeah, she's coming to the History venue September 8th. So if you want to go. There's also Amare, September 25th, Scotiabank Arena, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an AfroBeats September, I guess. Gonna kick off fall real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to listen to actual Afrobeats artists, listen to these guys. Come to Toronto if you're not already from here. Come to these, you don't need to listen to Sserafim or whatever they're called.
Sserafim, we'll get the name right. Y'all, she trying to get us.
You don't need to listen to them. If you want to listen to actual Afrobeats, look at the suggestions we just gave you.
Yeah, if you want to listen to Afrobeats, find an Afrobeats artist, guys.
Exactly.
What do you think of the K-pop situation? Is it appropriation? Is it appreciation? Do you like that K-pop groups are shedding more light on, more diverse kind of sounds? Because I mean,
that's a very nice way to put it. Shedding more light. I don't think that's
anyways, do you like that they are highlighting?
That's also not a no.
Do you like that they are
copying? That's literally it.
Is it copying? We don't know.
They're not highlighting. They're not trying to
guys
showcase us.
Tell us, is it appreciation or appropriation? Are they highlighting or are they copying? What do you think? Do you think that it's worth it for them to copy it and get more attention on Afrobeats artists, or do you think no, we don't need their help?
I have such an opinion about that.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to leave it to the
audience.
audience.
We have to wrap it up.
I'm trying to leave it to audience.
To the audience,
okay,
guys.
Okay.
Who do you agree with? Ade or me?
That's really your opinion?
No, but I'm just saying. But yeah, tell us, do you like the K-pop Afrobeats trend? What do you think of it? Just let us know. Leave it down in the comments. Or you can go on our Instagram at MyBlackMusicCanada. And if you want to rep any of our stuff, we have some merch, BMC merch. Yep. Y'all, we got t-shirts. They're not here with us right now, but they're like hot girl t-shirts and hot man t-shirts if you want, and hot non-binary t-shirts. And you guys, they're hot person t-shirts, and you can wear them and you can be hot like us.
And support Black music. So
yeah, but mainly be hot like us.
Yeah, that for sure. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on social media at MyBlackMusicCanada on all platforms, and you can visit our website www.blackmusiccanada.com.
Yeah. Bye.